Hello everybody and welcome back to a little bit more Startup Company. I'm going to come out first and just apologize for not uploading one of these in a while. It's been a while. Then I started seeing that you guys were really enjoying it, and I was just playing other games and other games that were coming out and stuff like that. So I do apologize once again. I'm also going to apologize for being a little bit under the weather today. I apologize once again. I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to be an apologetic person. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. My throat's kind of got something going on with it. No, nothing bad. It's actually it's actually not too bad. It's just it feels like there's I might be coming down with something, but it's not a big deal. We're gonna get into some Dano Co. We'll talk about it. But essentially, it's been a little bit since I've played. Obviously, it's been a little bit since I've uploaded a video for this. But the point is, I enjoy this game. I think it's pretty good. I think there is a certain point where it becomes a little bit too easy. Well, it's what it seems like where it's going. But for the most part, it seems like you're going to get to a point where you're literally just doing everything. And it just kind of becomes one of those idling, let's just click away and do things and make sure you're working at it. But then again, we haven't like upgraded to a huge place, nor have we upgraded to anything that is super, like deep. We haven't been to any of those. So until we get to that point, it's going to be a bunch of what we're talking about here. We have our inventory. We have a few input modules. We got things going on. So actually, let's spacebar this real quick. We have our let's catch everybody up with what we're going on. We have our network. We have one of our programmers and actually two programmers. Sorry, two programmers are on vacation. Our designer is still here. I think this is our lead developer, and we also have our manager. So the lead developer is kind of working on his own. He definitely works as a way to put things together, put modules together, and make units and actual full-on modules. So he's going to keep working at that as we have a few things in the inventory. I'm not going to worry too much about what's going on here, but these two people needed to go on to vacation very, very dangerously. So we're just gonna let that happen. You are also idling. Is that, but they're not here. Oh, it's because it's probably near the end of the day. That's probably why. Let's just jump to the start of the day. Here we go. So she's not going to be here just yet. We are going to get to, let's see. What do we want to do? Our contract currently, we don't have a contract. She has to be looking for a contract, which we can probably do pretty easily. So yeah, sorry about that. I'm literally learning the game again. It's been a little bit, but I think that we can pick it up pretty easily. We're going to search for that contract. This person is idling. We could probably combine. Let's see. We need a network component. Yeah, let's go ahead and work on that. What are we missing here? We're missing a network component and a backend component. He's working on one right now, so that'll work. That'll be just fine. All right, let's respond to the contract. The following contract is awaiting your acceptance. Please notice that declining a contract will generate a 30-day cooldown period for that specific company, which is normally fine. If we have to decline a contract, that's okay. I mean, as long as we don't decline like a ton of different contracts. Obviously, we're going to decline a contract only if it's like really bad for us or a little bit wasted time for the resources that we have. So we need to make money. We essentially need to make money. So it's not too big of a deal. We do need a lot of things for this. However, we have one of these in the making. We will have a backend component. Wait, so we're working on backend and network. So backend component being worked on there. We'll need a wireframe and a network. I think we can have these going. We do have 62 hours on it. It's not a huge deal, and it's only 29 production hours, which it should be pretty fine. The low urgency is really what's going to help us here, because the fact that it does bring a lot in, but at the same time it takes us we've got basically a 30-day or 30-hour kind of buffer. So while she's on vacation, that's going to be where that buffer comes in. This is actually working on here. We don't need anything else, I don't think, anymore. Let's work on possibly, he's not going to do anything. He's just back end some stuff. So front end, content management, we have it. Might as well just do it. Let's research it and just work on it. Why not? Spend a little bit of money, but it'll be okay. Network components, so he's working on that, no problem. Developer is at 182%, so he's going to work pretty fast. It's not really a big deal. We probably need to send our designer on vacation pretty soon. We'll probably probably give her one as soon as she does maybe one wireframe component, because she's gonna have to do that anyway. It looks like we will need one, so let's just have her work on that once this is done. It's not a big deal. She's working on that. She's managing the contract. That's good. Let me see. So one wireframe component, which we'll need. We'll need a backend component. We'll need the backend component for that. So he'll need 2 backend components essentially. This is the end of the day. We'll jump to it. And yeah, she should be back now. No, she's got one more day. Okay. So the graphics component is there. Content management, network component. He's almost done there. We have plenty of time. It shouldn't be a big deal. Here, that's actually, I forgot that I had her on repetition there. This is not a big deal. Okay, so eventually we will probably get a HR manager. It looks like he's gonna be okay, but you never really know. You don't have all the requirements. Yeah, I know that. That's fine. Wireframe will be there. We don't need to build anything here, honestly. We can, I want to have him, like, I get it. Your lead developer is gonna do these big modules and stuff like that, but if we need somebody to do these things, like, why can't they just do it? Also, you're done, right? How's our contract? Let's pause this real quick. How's our contract? We have everything working here. We just need backend components and everything. Let's go ahead and send her on vacation. 3 days. Yeah, that's totally fine. We'll send her on vacation. She's pretty sad. She'll be back. I'm not... We're back in time for the next contract, so I'm totally fine there. What do we even do here? I mean, we don't have the items to... I mean, maybe we just hired him too fast. He can stay idle for a little bit. It's not a big deal. He can, go on vacation inside the home and get paid for it. Whatever. It's just what happens. Back-end component. Yeah, why wasn't I not working on those? That is my bad. So let's work on our managed. So, yeah, we need backend components. We need 2 backend components. So he's got to work double time. We have the time. 35 hours left. We have the time to do it, and she's going to be back tomorrow. We could probably have him just do it, or she's probably just going to work. She might just work on something else. He can just finish it. Yeah, he's already working on it. So that's totally fine. I'm not even worried about it. So that's the backend component. We need the backend module. So while he's not doing anything, he can just work on this. He can make it happen, and then this last one will be basically the project right there. Eventually, we'll work on products and everything. We don't have that yet. We can work on products to be able to sell. While we have a contract going, it's going to be a little bit tough. Because the fact that we're busy, like obviously we are busy doing all kinds of things. We don't necessarily want to be working on things that we don't need. These products will be something that we can probably have a different division or somebody under a different manager work on, which we'll get to eventually, but right now we kind of just need to make that money to get up there. Contracts, we're almost done there. Yeah, you can keep working on those. That's not a big deal. And actually we can deliver now. Good, cool. So, she can work on a contract. Those are all the contracts that we've already done. No problem. We did decline that one. That's too easy. Not a big deal. Let's go ahead and search for another contract. No big deal. We're going to keep making this and just, continue to work on it. Wireframe component. Let's work on another one of these. You don't have all the... But we do now. There we go. Work on that. Keep that going. That way they can just continue to work and work and work and work. It's not a big deal. Network component, which we can probably do one after the database component. It's not really big. Let's see. So, respond to the contract. What do we have here? We have the following contract is waiting your acceptance. Yes. So, high urgency. It's within 24 hours. It's 34 production hours, which is totally fine considering we have this speed for it. But we're going to have to work on a database component, a network component, and a blueprint component. We're going to need one more, especially because of the fact that so I don't think we can do this, unfortunately, because of the fact that our designer's on vacation and our blueprint component is, I believe, a design component, is it not? I could be totally wrong here and screw myself over, but I think I have to decline this. The high urgency, plus the fact that she's on vacation is the problem. And we have one. How come it didn't say we had one? Or did I need 2? How come it didn't say we had one? I'm a little bit confused about that. We can upgrade her. Let's upgrade her. Seems fine. Idling, what are you working on here? You've got everything here, not a big deal. I don't think we need to, I don't need him to work on anything. Okay, let's respond to this contract. So what do we got here? We have another piece of interface modules. Yeah, we can't do this. We need another designer if this is gonna happen. Which we should have anyway. But I think we just need her to stock up on things. Unfortunately, let me see, what do we have here? We have 67 hours. That's more than enough time. We just do it. She'll be back in time, I believe. I could have just screwed myself, but the low urgency is really it's what's gonna save us here. It's 5 modules from eBay, not a big deal. So she's gonna have to work her ass off when she gets back, but I think we could do it. Because what is the contract itself? It's 66 hours, 40 production hours. I think we'll be okay. I don't think it's a big deal there. Let's work on another content management piece there. What are you're still working on there? Everybody's out. Okay, jump to the next day. This is, okay, so it's getting a little bit more complicated, but at the same time, we can always bring in another designer. Do we want another designer? Do we want to expand just yet? We do have 35 grand to work with. That doesn't seem like much, but it seems like it might be enough. I don't want to chance it. It feels like I think if we can squeeze this out, we're in good shape, and that means we're right at the cusp of where we should be, at least right on the point of where we should be, I believe. So as long as we can complete this contract, I'll be happy. I'm not too worried about it. So she's still managing the contract here. Her stats, we just upgraded her. Do we want to possibly, can we upgrade her when she's ready? Beginner upgrade. She's intermediate, working at 192%. That's perfect. So when she gets back, she should be totally fine. Let's go and work on these. Let's get some more of these. We'll get a network component in there as well. What is she working on? Database. Let's have her... Once this is done, she can just go. Easy. Easy. They overlap here, so that's good for a few different reasons. We'll get a network component going in just a second. We can't just work on something, apparently. UI components are working on as well. That's actually, we can do another one of those. Not a big deal. UI components are being worked on. No problem. Continue to work on the UI. We'll have a couple of those. We'll rack up to maybe like 4. I think 4 is probably a good place to start. That way, if we have to do a 5th, which is, it seems pretty rare, we can just do it. It's not a big deal. Okay. Okay, and then she'll be back tomorrow. We still have, where's our... No, that's development kit. Strong person. There we go. We still have how much time? We still have 43 hours. I think we can do that. It's not huge. All right. So, we can probably start buying more desks, honestly. Wait, what is that? Why is that locked? Expert workstation. Intermediate workstation. Oh, we need to give her a new office, or a new section here. Right? Is she gonna be unhappy if we don't? I think she will. That's not good. Okay. We upgraded 2. We should probably buy more. Get them more office stuff. Yeah, alright. Whatever. Jump to the start of the day. We're gonna have to move them in just a second. So can we move... You don't have any employees to go. Can we give her... Is there a way to remove from desk? Yes. Did I upgrade him too? No. Did I upgrade her? Who did I upgrade? I upgraded this one, didn't I? Yes. Okay. So remove from desk. Remove from desk. All right. Cool. So these desk areas are gonna go to these people, and as soon as we can now hire 2 more if we really needed to. In fact, let's just hire another designer. I don't think it's a big deal, especially because the fact that we're probably gonna need more stuff happening. Let's go to recruitment real quick. Let's open up designer and start recruiting. It looks like we need to like stop the recruiting over here. What is happening here? Oh no, that's what we already have. No problem. Okay, no problem. Candidates. We'll get to candidates in just a second. She's looking. Shouldn't be a big deal. So she's back. All right, cool. She's working on. We need. Hold up. Start. Hold up. What am I looking at? Is she supposed to be working on wireframes here? Hold up. What is our contract at? So our contract is interface modules. Oh, yeah. So she needs wireframes. We need interface modules. We need a lot of them. We have one. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. We can make that happen. But I'm thinking we might need another designer. We have them now. Let's see, 139% at 5,000. We should just do it. Let's just hire another designer. Not a big deal. I'll hire that right there. We'll put our designer over here and have him start working on these. Yeah, just get them going. That wireframe component is almost done. We can have her... No, continue. No. Continue working on those. Auto-repeat. I need to attach this employee to a manager. Okay. Is it because we took her off? Hold on. Let me see. So, our... designer. Yes. And she can only have 3. Right? So we're going to need... We can probably use another manager. So we have to be very, very careful with this. Okay, continue to go. We'll get them to go, no problem. But yeah, we're gonna need another manager at some point. Okay, we will also need these first pieces. So good thing we did hire another one. It's actually gonna help us out here because the fact that we're going to need 2 different pieces there. I didn't read it correctly. I thought we were on a point where we were talking about. Oh, he's at 10. That's way too many. I thought he was on a point where we were working on the modules themselves, not... Or, sorry. The components themselves, not actual full-on modules. But hopefully he can get those going, I think. I hope. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Let's jump to the start of the day. How much time do we have left? What's our contract at? We have 2 hours left. Oh, great. So not gonna happen. Great. We're gonna have a late fee. Fantastic. I screwed that up. My bad. Oops. Yep, it's in 1 hour. Yep. We messed it up. We screwed it up. We screwed the pooch. It's all done. It's not gonna happen. 1 person working on those. This is just not gonna happen. It's not much. It's not much we can do about that, unfortunately. Other than the fact that we just made it not work. Oh well. Not a big deal. We could start hiring, and we could have hired an intermediate, but I think I'm gonna keep them at current at low pace there. All right. We just need to finish this contract. If we finish this contract, we're in good shape. Blueprint modules. Yeah, it's working on there. Let's go ahead and switch you off. Make you work on wireframe components and actually catch up to so that we're at an even pace. And then this will be the last one, I believe, until we can turn in the contract. We are going to be a tiny bit late, but that's unfortunately okay because we don't really have a choice. We're 3 hours behind. We're just losing money essentially on it. It's fine. We're delivering it. 4 hours late. Past due fee is $400. It's really not that big of a deal. We still made $4,400. It's not huge. It's not huge. It's not a big problem. But it is a problem nonetheless. It really sucks. Oh well. Oh well. But that, yeah, I mean, we did it. We did it. We made it work. What are you gonna say? I think that's gonna do it for today. We'll come back and we'll do more. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's something that I enjoy doing. It looked like we got a little bit... I went ahead of myself. So I think the next time we come into this, we'll probably start designing and doing getting a little bit more employees and maybe even intermediate, upgrading some and promoting some to intermediate employees so that they can move on and actually do some different things that are... So that we can get bigger contracts. These contracts by themselves are not that huge, but it looked like that one was just a bit of a problem. We also had somebody on vacation for way too long, which I should have never taken that contract. I didn't want to deny it, but I should have never taken it. It was late. It wasn't that late, but it was still late. That's not something that we want to do, especially, you know, if you're at a job, you want to do things early if possible. You want to make yourself look good so that you have a future there. Because if you do things on time, it's like, yeah, that's fine, but you're not, like, nobody thinks you're special. You aren't special. You're legitimately you're just somebody that does their job, which is, you know, if that's what you want, totally fine. Do what you got to do. But at the same time, if you want to move up, you got to be able to be the best, right? You gotta be the best. You gotta work on and push that envelope and break the ceilings. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the videos, as well as follow us on all the different social medias and whatnot. It really does help. It encourages us to do more, and I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.